93.3 Enkran so be apostle ejenem boaten yatena se dia gudi munsem ene de eba obetima johnny adwumadi so Facebook ya Kessben television, YouTube so ya Kessben television, DSTV channel 364, Go TV channel 173, DSTV decoder no, multi television decoder no, obetima enjoy adwumadi no so, TV ne digital so a obetima hia yen enso so. Ya creative various platforms and the amount said a be also betima enjoy Kessben ye adwumadi a yedi. Agwide mun sem brena so no nine and ye be so adwumadi ne so. Tony Montana trase amana ne sem tewtobo wo de breyen wo adwumadi so. Tony transfer ne ba na bi ya ne sa na.
Yeah, but still a class na so. Enye izo. But them say this weekend so various leagues no do na
Eshase.
Nti ene most coaches echo pre-match conference.
Okay.
Na issues bebre ho heneba.
Na coaches no kwen me no me di tudwa.
Nsem ne dos nti stadium.
Yentu aso.
Wall nti e beda so heneba he nsem a ekọ so onko focus so. Nyame adoma August 25th year na Champions League draw no boss we group phase na ene omo e the UEFA nominees ne e the aba best coach and best player. Name on that particular day a draw the airbus in the same day and as our ceremony so every team atwa so yenya between the 5th to 10th place players are invite for player of the year ban UEFA from competitions and our best coaching so let me edit nipa makoma kodunum heading abetudwa na yenko shortlist no mo make for UEFA coach of the year nominees no Oliver Glasner on eto so and 9 enti onya 75 points yenya Emery otoso 5th Jose Mourinho eto so 6 with 51 points name mo team making list no miansan Carlo Ancelotti, Pep Guardiola any club way any fair three managers are nominated on the 25th draw no baswa Emubako ebetim afa UEFA coach of the year na yeko men's player of the year and so at the shortlist na banipa 3 Emubako ebefa player of the season no Benzema, Thibaut Courtois and Kevin De Bruyne the toss and 9 ekosi edunum de yenya enan ko Lewandowski enum ekoe Luka Modric, Sadio Mane etosun sia, Mo Salah etosun son, Mbappe etosun watching, Vinicius Junior etosun Klu, Emma Van Dijk finish 10th where UEFA best player of the year nominees are and also about Pontiac Barca for so ye gusua womo kwan a register players some team etomo na Juan Laporta se ne sabe kan bia no na oton na urema Barca so ya wa 25% of Barca in-house production wa 25% Barca anya sika around 85 million pounds ni na kwan Barca epese womo ewrem na almost 6 players season way tom wonya register no enso etimi register before so china Barca ene Rayo Vallecano ebebo yanko Man United aso ye onim say Timo Werner of Chelsea akọ RB Leipzig back akọ board e dey am season we no Man United trial no so amfa into Man United every single player omokọ ho na eventually enya Frankie de Jong, Anthony, other players in your Makohua, almost an team and Kenti Chelsea player, Timo Werner, before Sir Oko Germany. Ronaldo swear. Ronaldo this week we are training name Ochinanopa and a bit take edition says zero best started and now said Ronaldo and so team and started Thomas Tuchel manager Edema Chelsea so equation media and na Thomas Tuchel so ekasan ndo kanina ne say Aubameyang eyampa ono Aubameyang omo entine bonekra omo bi enu eyadwuma at Borussia Dortmund ever since he's been in constant communication with Aubameyang about Premier League no mu ebebo Edema Arsenal po anytime Chelsea any Arsenal be share bia no before after the game ni no only player no edin komo panting ha adwene kra so obenyo Aubameyang no asando Aubameyang and so atimi aye adwuma aho na club so ekohia media ne enne club why insist say bibia nyansi he wo mu say Thiago Alcantara ne ho ento no de na nso as Liverpool market no enko se eko no makopem for the bi na mum bia henso ebetim esi Pep Guardiola and all challenge I'm playing the had Erling Haaland set on his debut in the first game last week boy at the MR City or share 2 goals against West Ham enti all challenge no obetim aye more Sergio Messi etim aye more dia enche Erling Haaland so no so ebetim aye more enti this weekend City ball on mobile ohanimu pa so after last week brace no obetim aye to the ground running this weekend na City anya points no any win no Mikel Arteta plans no dey so ejam den Arsenal for win no enya close to there enye bad cross so make team enya additional players abeka omo team no ho henti bia betimi ese Arsenal for ebetimi ato players awodo enso etimi edi about Philip Kostic Juve for a confirm say ampa player no we free Frankfurt was signing edi amamunti ne ene bia etimi e so June 2026 na the contract no abano ewie ye Valencia manager Gennaro Gattuso was atamelo player ben team ben ne nya na ompe nemum omo eni sika omo edi kofa Alpha Melu edi refugee because ne bo no sika na involved no ano edin pa Oheneba we dey total bonti nyina we suna awie ifiade ye fancy.
Well, this is Kessben 93.3 na wasugusa wutie ne nawie ya manane semawde na Tony di Montana odi abre na wotwi ne ho fa no so abo adwuma yie papa e chana ma pe 20 Ghana bi di amano so mfa hwe alfa ana
me da wase Oheneba
ina mi so be kase so ke ho anka me jemade. Well, this is Kessben Tony Montana and the amana name about don dia ba ye be hwem kakra bi ye wie pe na fe local stories awodo ya boaboa no and so e de abramo wo dwumedie so a weekend the games awodo baso and nam so ma coaches awodo wo mere nsem awodo de to the transfer window no so yenim sedie esi etie sedie si elko still bi mo make signings awodo be koyi e de amomo Marcus Rashford, Eric Ten Hag was no way to PSG. You are staying put. And Dikem. You should few minutes na fe and twaso.
Luis Ocampos on serious. PSG for sporting director on serious.
Ade
Rashford say.
Or didn't be say Icardi anai.
Rashford.
Aye.
No be backup. Backup.
Say Icardi could dia also nya be sure.
O pese Champions League ne man Messi munti memo Champions League nge enfa man apo bia na ba be support team na man ma koye o se wan Rashford David o munya Rashford no ntana ne ba bi na on hwe say the prospect how the free ase ho ba scoring his debut for Man United, scoring his debut for the national team, scoring his debut for most of games our bono on to us as having the best 17 goals in a season career. Now I try so beat me live up to his prospect no. United for no hope so everything hang beat me a revival no. And the first game against Brighton me say who the old Rashford now my bonnet here said there been the game no team no so no. Kwam Hano and if you need a player I'll beat me a BB in the Paris Saint-Germain setup. I don't think it's Rashford. And I know my United will never sell him. They don't joke with the homegrown players, especially players on Frasio and Abba. And this is right for 7 years down the line. Kwame, why you very part of the Manchester United setup. In some games, why you outstanding for them. Mekai, the famous Paris Saint-Germain game, Mukoshe PSG, or Parc des Princes by 3-1. He plays so well in that particular night. Only Romelu Lukaku. So Rashford has been good. He was decisive in that particular game. Maybe anyone that goes to the memories of team IFN Paris Saint-Germain. Minim say Luis Ocampos penkra into oba and she players wakofa Ventin haba or mama chance ama brand FN Pablo Sarabia is still playing. All these guys gradually they are giving them opportunity. Of the Renato Sanchez on board and he want to get the best out of this particular young lass. But at the back when say Luis Ocampos who said when you Monaco, when you Lille, when you baby away adwuma na kwame omo enye demanding no. This is a team that demands a lot. Now, team Mauricio Pochettino or say the Paris Saint-Germain team is obsessed with the Champions League.
Yeah.
In Tijuana, also Luis Ocampos work it over just to make sure. So at the end of it all, they will clinch and hoist the Champions League. But this is a Ballon d'Or list number. Me kwame, na award these days men can was in view. Keylor Navas. No. Courtois. Kevin De Bruyne. And now Karim Benzema. The next person in line should be Vinicius Junior. The next person in line should be Vinicius Junior. And his pass to Karim Benzema in the Super Cup even confirm it. So the moment he drive, the moment he transit, the moment he set the tone, the moment he set the pace, Benzema follows. And he was outstanding throughout the season. Courtois had outstanding games. But Kevin De Bruyne, my cousin Manchester City team, no Bernardo Silva was the real deal. But in the last minute, was your goals to be Emma will be San Bernardo Silva, so everybody will be talking about De Bruyne. But even in games between De Bruyne and then Vinicius Junior, the real deal was Vinicius. But Kwame, I also did a lot goes into it, and I totally disagree. And then I'm saying, in recent hours, and I did say Kwame, and I'm fan say credible. At the end of it all, Karim Benzema, I think he has done so well. He has done massively well, and so now they say Courtois were outstanding. But I think Kevin De Bruyne has no business to be part of the last three.
Isaac Whiten on Facebook has Kotoko signed Omar Bashiru. Where Semo Obisa has Kotoko signed Omar Bashiru. Isaac Whiten upon Kofi Isaac watching you live from Domain Crow. In fact, you guys are doing a great job. Keep it up. Yada so Domain Crow de Hoani Efie Damase. Some of you Jumedi no Yabaho ya nim se the Musiji so ewo. Since Tamale City has now joined the GPL for about 1 week now, and for the transfer window to close, I want to ask, is the GFA going to extend the window for only Tamale City or not? From Barros or the free baby and a day aba and Navy. Okay, why was the Black Princesses match not shown on any national television? Yet we say we want to grow women's football. Kwaku done inside Ablekuma. Yes, Ablekuma. And also a free ebaye. We see a friend of Alfredo watching you live from Enzema. Okay. And also then Samson George. And they talk about your team players registration. Okay. Your team Bassa. No, so maton 25%.
No, 24.5%.
25.
100 million. Kwame, one Laporta, the pace at which Real Madrid for Okono. So I'm far part of passing and Femua. Kwame, the gap is huge. And at least what you be able to sustain the team Barcelona. And I think that is a plus. As of Enra, as of an opera, could be a trend that big is there. Obeba announcement as an Abasa to me, and they were still waiting for the fourth lever. But it is 24.5, as you said. Barca 100 million euros. Everything is balanced now. And Barca, everything already started 5 players. And in the game against Real Vallecano, any of these guys will start.
Okay, Enoch Ejay. Hala Madrid and watch your Facebook. Emmanuel Bedu, I'm watching you live from Brownford region. Owusu Kimford, please, good afternoon. I want to ask, will Isaac Opon join Kotoko to travel to Turkey or not? Kingsley, watching you live from Mampontain. Onosodia Odia Banasare Gideon. A nice submission from Andy Kem. Onosodia Ode Abanono. Yantroso local stories out there, Bremenewe. Mr. Kobere Japan, the some of the tuja was a sabre, Wakaipa 1979. Abraka Diago, Wamo baby Kumasia Santukoroko Frimno, was so Kaipa, and Nunti Kumasia Santukoroko. This season, I was so mutimi nyema, ebe bwa kotoko, no metimi edru the money zone. Apart from no, was so JDSF fans, no, I was so moko stadium, no moko supporte a ye kotoko. Mr. Kobere Japan.
Kakra na MDS say yebeko Africa matisi ani Kadiogo na ekobo Kadiogo foi mi kai 1979 omo be hyen ya na hadwen pa anti ye bompa ye asrese Asante Kotoko we dey yemfo so an qualify na to the money zone as you say yan stadium my FFF Kumasi stadium my modern side dey ho na all the heavy matches na ye be wa ball and watch league no dey me feel say enema kakra wo ha ye nyina deliberately as Ghanaians as ye dey support a tar football nachi because now remember football has become a big business because obia feel a part of the game. The high in Ghana kakra na say say a lot of the teams no any connection to the communities. We shall league na be a one man teams nko obi any baby a support base wo. Ga first abofa kwa no be United ne Savannah United ne Whole Sunset no. Ya na mi people feel say water regional teams ni ho. Yo Whole Mighty Eagles no nyina ho. so hu dem eche enti mesre se ye nyina Sunday ye pon asori a ye nko stadium na stadium ho nyema football the atmosphere ne ye critical ne support to premier clubs.
Weye nsemwa Mr. Kwabere Japan wadi atujo so de so sabre ogidi yese match Saudi baba koso nyina no yen decrease yenti eye gate charges ne so sika ye gio gate no esoso yenti so serebe supporters ebenya kwan akọ stadium akọhwe matches no enso bi
so mo reduce gate fees no ya me kasa nipa bi entimase konse football sebio any biefo na hwe na kese so we are taxi driver carpenter say ni ade na say okohwe ball eso faka okuduro na akọji ni 20 cedis and oma see etiso say 5 cedis especially popular you na nipa ne ye ma first Kumasi stadium say ubetimi anya 40,000 50,000 e popular stand uji obi 5 cedis na hoye ma na hoye da e better say wo akọji 10 20 cedis na bekone nipa 1000 pena ama atmosphere no nye into the support that the people of Ghana
Weye nsema Mr. Kwabere Japan wadi atudwa ede fa Ghana Premier League no wasaso de soso se ogidi yesese place of do mu fia manane wo mu kwa na sabre wo mu contract no akwa bibia ho no wo mu mbra Ghana wo mu mbra no mesia kan e Premier League no mu Sulale Muntari wo ya de se waba other place bit is asamojan wono so ba place amakwa manane so far asamode mono e bibia ho no mu mbra na mu mesia kan e wo Ghana GPL no sumo.
Me say my friend no ene no me kan wa ko bobo bayan wa ba be boko to kakra nza na wa retire me catch them so asamojan ma catch them koko to say o say when you ska kakra go and do national service my league no nyede so now sa attachment to some of the tradition sule do no say no me share no personally but I will use this medium to congratulate him. A very good thing. Ajimamedu makachens on free baby and no boka class and retire. Ondo and then is legal. Until Obafia or Bestrami Tembi. But both one season cry. Sana South Americans near Carlos Tevez, Fernandinho, Juan Ronaldinho, Maradona, or Bobby or Sanko Boca Juniors. So Suarez call. You know, Timoba essence. Keso Baba League and San Apple. Can you imagine saying Nkofo ti say sin bebo say come back or so nam say Indonesia or say India or as any say never be wa me say but anyway that's their life but I want to encourage especially omo akobo anya bibi kakra na say o ba be retire no about their beboa national service o de beboa it is Muntari and I really respect him for it and I want to congratulate na income so aba the others na omabo you know as amoja ma catch madam for back on na say still ahone kakra omabo one season my so na ba for jam bokotoko and to omabo big name na sa tikotoko how they are retire so they should do that lamb so bobo kakra you know that should be the practice o kono nyankopon to nsem wanya bibi na ba na obeye national service kakra mai yeah, Bibia this guy. So you are sacrifice now. All the other nipa beko ko stadium kekese ekohwe. Na ma league no aye exciting. So more worry about say na nkofo be di matter part of football. O say chance e beka. But no there also service o dey ba. There will be more positives than negatives. It is Sule the end them who here now and the few matches I've watched he's played quite well. Some of them shown. Enti esiana me feel say so on retire fully, I saw we back. The moon can change. So
where is some Mr. Kwabere Japan? What they atuja and for Ghana ye Premier League we have a Bet Power Premier League fixtures aba Bet Power Premier League and Chene be Shasiem. And the Galka official on launch the top 6 and as a G6 eba bekoso Group A Great Olympics Bechem United Karela Group B House of Oak, Mediama, Brecum, Chelsea. Match day 1, Wednesday, 17th of August. Get Olympics and then Bechem United, 4 p.m. 6 p.m. Bechem United Brekum Chelsea Midiama Sporting Club, day 1. Day 2, Sunday, 21st of August, Karela United Great Olympics, 5 p.m. Midiama Sporting Club has a vote. Day 3, Wednesday, Bechem United versus Karela, 6 p.m. Brekum Chelsea versus Hazavok. Then you do semi-finals. And a winner of Group A and the runners-up of Group B in the Besia. A first semi-final 1, semi-final 2, winner of Group B versus winner of Group A. Runners up of Group A. And when Sabre Shishia make us say, Gal Kadiababe Tuja, Ediafa, a year, the G6, Women's also the Soso, says Sabre appearance fee. Woman is sika, and so clubs and a jatum, no maji, Ebaba take part, no, a 30,000 Ghana cedis each. Winner no, ebenya 40,000 Ghana cedis. Utosubi no, ebenya 30,000 Ghana cedis. Third place team no, and so benya 20,000 Ghana cedis, and unisika. On also sa ebetimiaka. Mr. Kobere Japan Kasano, or the to just some of the players. Our Makramonone, a football career no, a buffono, Wamumbra number Buama Ghana, ye Premier League, you know, and Costro. Was on a ya branch of Jamambedu Nete, Islogon. Wakacha Jamambedu, the Premier League, no, Kona Kobobi, Ajamambedu, Ebo Premier League Nampa. Has of a great Olympics. Assigning Ajamambedu for 1 year. Intia Jimambedu ekosia kan ediama Great Olympics. Afi yebenwa Jimambedu ewe Great Olympics. Afi Sule ebo has. Afi Samuel Inkom ni hono no so sia kan. Enso ede ama eye Bobo Kwefen has work. Inti Premier League no Bet Power Premier League no emu beye de year papa. Ye toasom wa other issues am. Anditi story we. Ghana Football Association ayen hihye. Se sabre ukuta Lances Air and was so coachy Premier League. Okoche ukuta Lances Air. I was so assistant coach. Our Premier League nimu. Nasa ukuta Lances B. Now kofa club. Now coachy as head coach. Na club will be a protest. Editia sa club na. Deduction of points. Ebebem. Yebe chuwasun. Enunti. I was so ukuta Lances a. Ekuta wono. I will say ye Lances A and send we coaching a ye Premier League clubs no. Woko insem fu from Mr. Betia komi. I'm not force Sir Division 1 so. Division 1 Lances B. Lances B and also Kuta.
And for so I head coach.
Head coach. Lances B as assistant coach with Division 1. Mr. Betia komi. I'm not force there be Mr. Komi. I can send bebre. I for Ghana Premier League no. A Ghana Football Association Ethics Committee ni to inside the friend no. Asat now, woman teshe. Ghana Football Association Ethics Committee ni to inside the friend Mr. Betia Komi no. What you letter the koi. Koma, ayo committee is oyare. Inti ni tona obeba. Asat now, Mr. Betia Komi in tono. Ni tono. Inti nyadia committee ni kwa wako. Ama ya kwa kansam no. Edie free ho. What you krata da committee se ni tona obeba. Asat now. Papa no dodo no into ntimi nkoi ntanya dia se wako na GF no entake decision and so emfamfa ho Eric Iso osina kind ma ash code se make say samates any has a show interest awo Eric Iso mu so manya no no ba bebe sia kan e dia ma boboko no asat now 2 clubs no na afre ash code ebusa the services of Eric Iso namom krata de nya dia wo macho e dia ko Sesia make us between Kotokonias and Omenia Brim and for Augustine Randolph. Our Sinakain and the Macarella Bobokono, but it's likely Sekumase as Santikoro Bobokono and a woman Sam and Subetimi Akano, no Kwakusiakai and Yamomo. And then you may Kumasa Santikoro Bessa Sotua, one more preparation so. And then pay one more twice den and so I want a year a Jenigan and a Legon, a Bromo prepare for Ghana Premier League and Chabashas. I got 3 days. Na fe transfer window no ya close no awo ye Premier League no enso mo and they came already mutene ka wa mana nsem no mo sanso na Awal Mohammed Hudu wono so atenase and meba ho ba me hwe few messages we say friend of Ben Kwache Emmanuel wo Facebook. I'm watching the show live from Binduri 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 one trying ye Ochrono Bindiri. Aha. Tiebe Bindiri. Binduri away.
I think it's the Upper East region.
Upper East region. Wow.
Where's
Where's your friend? GH Pakon GH. Hello Madrid. We are the best team in the world. Okay. Where's your friend? Obofo Michael watching. I know. Obofo message with the main kind. Sugar Samson Boaten. Happy birthday in advance to my mother Sugar from Atimpoku. And also message Odiabani Yabua Maxwell. I'm Yabua Maxwell watching the show live from Triabodom, and also every show no live. Jerry Asante was say good afternoon, Kessben Sports. Watching the show live from Kaswa. God bless you all. Nyankopon wonshira unsu ebi. Isaac Kwatin, the top 6 is bleeding. Top 6 no omu bleedi saying moja bende tu omu. Then koso ewo ho. Okay. Asari Gideon. Also Mr. Dabano say Kwame Mickey. I heard Ajimambedu is closely completing a move to Great Olympics. How true is that? It's true. Ajimambedu oko Great Olympics was signed 1 year. Okusia kind ede amomo and so ewo ho. We see a friend Virgin Chain Mensa watching you live from Akukari. Also message ode abano Kim Faisal and so prepared the nene Ghana Premier League and untia China Kim Faisal. Ewa Tonsu Astrotev so wamuso ni Kou Warriors FC. Kou Warriors FC. And so babo and Kofa Kensi and so ewo ho. Andy Kem.
Well, how I always say at Namina time I call my shaking face again, baby. Me and Casamino Mabo twice. I've watched their training sessions. Omonia Jajira boy, I've watched them. My share a lot of players almost pick it through the runs, giving young lads the opportunity to play. I met their coach yesterday. I had few words with him. Against Kwa Warriors. Kwa Warriors is a very good team and one of the teams in terms of the production line, in terms of upper quality within the ranks in recent time, because in him say most of our teams FM because of Sikasem. Until last season we saw Kotoko, this season we've seen Kimfesa, we've seen other clubs, so almost FM, normal FM second division, first division. Akako picky players and Kimfesa playing this particular setup through a warm-up game. Monday no special yako preseason no. Omo final run up in terms of games no more conclude on certain players. And I think such a game no mbebo no atonso atretep no will be a good game. Omo be say within the setup almost betimi enya quality ni be from Kwa Warriors no ma say nema timi akoya de coach ni here adwuma and Kwame they have a lot of players Kimfesa training ground, a lot of quality no show. We are only hoping so aga so calling na betimi fill in the gaps ni e league na na nema timi akoye de ama Kimfesa tetina obi anko atonsu omo very quiet and I say unso omo very quiet omo match crack Kwame omo now so omo very very quiet. But this is, though it's a low profile game, but I think they have a lot to pick from this particular game. Now, Mr. Komne Japan Kasimbi, but Kwame Onometi ni convo ni sa any argument. About 80% of the argument meaning now the same line. Okay. But one thing and I'm up from him on Canada, the government support for the local game.
Okay.
Because the position and how knowledgeable and how in-depth how yet in the game, I'm expecting him to suggest something to the government. The last time Ananado Koton, he was part of the contingent.
Yeah.
I'm expecting him to suggest something to the president. Say, apart from your blasters in the crown, say you under 17 Kwakobo, the Sika de Kokambo Kran, your brand Sanyanya. Under 20 Kokampa, your brand Sanyanya. Under 23 Kokampa, your brand Sanyanya. Under 23 Timiko Book game 2 years into your mocha. Your national team coaches. In fear me, no, into your mocha, you expect to say, Omonia magicians. No one conjure magic near the team cinema or one conjure cap on family. Into no one can baby or tenor, Kwame. The primary work that I'm expecting him to do on ye. Into Mr. Kwame Japan, Kwame, or pep football or do football no game when he and dear being our pep from him. But he must suggest something to the presidency. Yawahana Miki stadium for Crofoko, Jumama Bogan and Nigeria, we have and son as you, Kwame. Ye my time, Kakra. A process. Secretary in I'm expecting something from him. So on a platform obeka de akire o mampani say ye ball no akofem unso kota betim dia contribute to our national team na basoro na ye because ene under 17 I was said 1995 me boy cha under 20 2009 and send could carry me to the kwaje baako yes akọ we buburuja ya under 17 oba boya hwe atwease under 23 kwa me de da fam ye wo ye nice ya blaster ya qualify for world cup yam zenka nkrofo aboya atwease ama Comoros kra ya asem. That is the work of the government because omo ba manifesto na ewom omo politicizing omo de campaigns omo de trampoa inti Mr. Kobrede upon in as much as all suggesting sema e be boy ye game na ma game na timi akoyie no or a politician and the political side of the game he must suggest something to the president. Oh yeah no aba be hwe gate process na o se entity so no and chain aba ye story say almost there be say crowd the gate process no omuntum
o class ne bre
na kwa me say da bia ya amka say ye game ni yia enka ye nsu 20 series ho economy ni nye but this isn't the worst economy that we have. Well, people can contest it but ye be we are saying be say come kese bi by 1983 I don't think that regime was better than today. Why am say all the Satan near one animal
83 ni a wo me ba ma hu so hu Satan ni so adintere me hu bi asem na ka chemna 83 na manyini kakra but ma hu
yent ma me we dia ma no na fumi
wonu fumi e wo busa minti me ya no
minimum kama mu te ba bia ne na me dia se nya ole wo hu ba bia tu ba nchita nti asem ni nyina ne se kwame sa time no ne kom kese ho ba ne game na akono the game was attractive to supporters. In 2017, time when Tom Strand coach Olympics, no, when Kotoko played against Olympics in Accra, now popular stand your 20 series. How many years now? 5 years down the line, you say Susa 20 series. Why? Because you gave no attractive net.
And unkwana money pay su 20 series no.
No, there be. I have spoken about the economic side of it.
It's economy ni count.
Ya ho kire ye. Obi anim say kwame ye ho kire ye ya utwa ho enyi twabre. But I'm saying that this economy or this system wasn't better than the 98.
Na 83.
Anamebwa.
Anne na menka interview na me.
Well, menka na onka.
Andy asema okay ya person me chipping bibi. Unim say way back 2002. Kotokoni wa ke wo kroma gate proceed 5 cities. Pole chinunu. Compare that time how expensive it was. And one and the
20 years down the line. Our credit was 5. Me say 5 years na Kotokoni Olympics bo match wa Accra. Olympic 20 series e popular stand. Omo 30 series was center line. Omo 50 series was VIP in 5 years. In 5 years time you are still crying. Say 20 series esun your game nim. Why? Because our game is not attractive to supporters. Because your players are not known to supporters. Because our players are not closer to the supporters. Until me so best stadium to ho na ne radio ne ta na so say ah okotwa mo no player ben na number 5 no player ben na number 6 no onnim omo nti e bede no kura kofi a wakaka se ikotokotim na ya mama park no ye nya number 10 bi so wo fa ball wa park ni so no obi ada anase ye nya mbela ye nya mfege ye nya okocha eti se okona so okocha fa ball na ho ato se de be push obi a watena fie ko me mo fa after Confederation Cup or se kotoko there on your match view. But sasem ne kokikina obehu se da bi football no sa na tie emrofo no de na edi atire na to da bi o mo disappoint sa. They will push him for him to drop the stadium. But supporter na all park no so onim ni player don. E na kwa mi player no kura chego na wakwa kobusa se na ho na chego yi. Into obede na okofia wakwa akoton ama supporters no maka fie nso aba behwe. And so I agree with the economic crisis. But I'm saying that if the game is attractive, and now it's here in 5 years' time, yensu say you 20 series great procedure. Come, a hard ye game ye game near Tony ye near Bon Hodo ye. Now ye refuse tree or mocha, ye try a place neka. Ye decided say ye be pay or more well. Come, ye build ye in for top games, ye bring ye in for top quality game, and our standard never cost. And more matia or more makasi local ball in your fair and your come on, come almost say flirty as about because gradually we are building the basis. We are building and we are developing the basis. Because football you hope set time and again. Be work it to say the local cricketer corners. Any phantom at the woman and Ekotoko Olympics match crown no. Kwame, I hope said with time you beat me a body into 20 series. Kwame, Ora Bread upon a 7 or can and then the one here out to the 5 is go on call. Because Kotoko we need league na coronation almost be gate free dia and a Kwame debut naka. Into supporters long, yen more munya will say their sole duty to the team and it's almost over stadium no team no. So stadium could team now. Kwame omo benya sika players are omo kwada musu no better because they will be paid and paid well.
Good afternoon, Mickey. Does Andy Kem think everything is football? Workers and even flagship programs are not having funds. He should relax in the submission. In 1983, the game was attractive because the club managers pumped money into the game. They saw it as business. He should think twice. Mike, Cape Coast, and I would be free buy.
Oh, that Mike must me waka half.
Oh no, but those times nobody sika alenjima
Maka about the attraction. Say our game is not attractive. On the other side, maybe a sports person. Nurse for akatuana akamuno. Teacher for akatuana akamuno. Napko for akatuana akamuno. Teachers for na increase your salary no. Our morning show for ne bar on beba bekeno. Yes, she a bar. Ura kwabne Japan and about grantee interview about sports. And I'm saying that there is a Ministry of Youth and Sports. You could have gone by no. You could have gone by no. O ma meti committee so ma be have gone. Committee for no money allowance. Ejuma be no me yanko akwaje allowance. So says can say client committee now is can ho. Let's use that money. Let's pump it into the under 17. Let's pump it into the under 20. Let's build the basis well. Me see obian wo kai said Danilo ene Alessandro omumienu omubo Santos bom. Omo ne name ene call Vera Bemera Academy. Ah na omo nyina edu awewo Juventus awe PG. Obian wo onim da anase okaida se Casemiro ne name na omo under 20. Na Casemiro ne eye Coutinho about the same under 20. Now Oscar and Coutinho both the same under 20. How many people na kai say Kun Aguero any Lucas Biglia ever Benegamo almost certain never boy at the Argentina be do World Cup no. But in 2007 or Canada I want to born under 20 J. But omo ne mua say I can 2010 World Cup no ya kan ya bose ni aniaje. Ya ka 2010 AFCON ya kan ya bose. By Enkrenko say in 2009 it was Inkum, it was Didayu, it was Sajima Badu. I sando mo beru national team man e ko ye. So what I'm saying is that you see kana ya di form committee kwame committee ya form committee ya form ku de to di babisi ne ye committee ni nyeku. Nti yemfa say sika ne she game nim. National team ni na ne man ko ye.
In 1983, citizens had money to buy food, but couldn't find food. But this period is the reversal.
Okay.
Andy, 83. No be abano. What the age that was but me can age no. Was 83 no sika.
But you know me ko tell you.
You know way.
And head there.
Dama. Ediane no go be.
Overcome.
The sika no way.
Bechem United ne has for game no. So we supporting na buy and supporters never. It was okay oh. And I'm a boy. Yes, it was okay.
Very good.
Kwame, it was okay. Well, ya ho kire ne de ka say can be just sports nti. Well, they have that is the opinion too and I'm sharing my opinion.
Okay, yeah.
Still Kwame. One thing I remember Adam Mr. Colonel Japan by Makoni Arsenal try. Nana Titi Adam Franco Tia. I disagree. But Adeba ko wa kan yin nyina ya dwen fi so and I totally agree with him. The teams no any connected to the communities. Yes. I can't open a microphone back. Yeah. Legon cities, if I'm not afraid, apart from players, any management members no more actually no, only supporting base. In this team, no nipa baako a one-man team. Kwame, nipa say at least nipa say na beba stadium a, omo betimi de kakra ba beboa no, ama ne metimi akoyi. Dreams FC, same old story. But back then, teams were connected with the communities. Europe the entire England for another be on park no I don't know. What a West Ham na you team. What a Fulham na you team. You can support a big team out there. But baby what in the team there or no Kwame only no bond. You are connected. And the Catalans didn't say team no it is either Espanyol or Barcelona. Madrid for it is either Atletico Madrid or Real Madrid or other clubs. Hatefe and then Vallecano and then the likes. Almost so dear no. And the baby yes sir. Napoli for an jampo and cause omo kwa kodi juwechi. Sanse na Rome for ni nyala zi oni Roma ho en cause omo kwa kodi pufrechi. Nti baby awon eno na ye team. All these things are mixing. E we games in him. Kwame, eno se kan ho bi na man crofon ko park. We are only hoping if you go stars. Go stars match who say stadium and park so e ho de da ho. The beer ho boba. The park is filled to capacity. It is filled to the rafters. Why? Because the team is connected with the community. Imagine having BA United and then Bofakwatano the same time in the Premier League. We are going to get another Kotoko and Hatsufu. Imagine getting Brekum Arsenals and
the memory the way Cecilia Kumasi Asante Kotoko aposti one official Facebook and Twitter handle account. This afternoon, the club through our lawyer Nino Efori has secured a ruling from CAS granting Richmond Lamptey provisional measures stay of execution against the decision of the Ghana Football Association's appeals committee, meaning Joseph Lamptey is free to continue his career. The club would continue to pursue this matter until the final determination of the case. Tikas and so at the Abbas Omar granted Richmond Lamptey stay of execution pending the hearing of the case. And only a year won't Kotoko and so Andy, please, it's not that Ghana football is not attractive. It's because of our pocket. South African football is very attractive, but supporters don't go to the stadium.
The difference between ye ball no or see ye the niska.
And as I see football is attractive, but Sikenya man for bottom. Until a man for but South African football no is attractive pa so supporters enko.
Because Kwame, traditionally those clubs are not typical traditional clubs. South Africa is not a traditional typical football nation. South Africa in the moment they didn't form a rugby. Come and a cricket. So in South Africa, watch Sundowns, watch Orlando Pirates games and watch Kaizer Chiefs games and compare it to Sundowns. Who say omo kroni omo diano, omo games no clearly different from Maritzburg, from Super Sport and then other clubs. Into the typical traditional clubs that are connected with the community and the society. Kwame, omo amount for games pa. And let's not forget, omo park na so say big we dey 2010. Ubetim Baba Yara Sport go to FMB. FMB so the FM 40 feet. FMB 40 feet. I don't know Mandela Bay nana. Mandela Bay ported. No Kwame, na mento amasem so. Yes, same common. Yes, same. Dia there no omo there. Kwame they are far advanced.
E bottom ni nye, you better go stadium.
No scan there Kwame e bottom nye. Obian ho aka say e bottom nye. I will say it is the only reason why we don't go to stadium.
Ober County from Ukrumo ehwa. Nyo Mampontin.
Mampontin.
Fra Mampontin bedru Kumasi Sports Stadium. Onko back no twem 100 Ghana.
Oh, that be.
No twem say. Ni ticket.
Meba.
Ni feeding.
Oh, the man take it at hour 20.
I on kotana pochi.
Me say me for trot me van Mampontin to have fans all the 4 cities. Na kwa me wa fo be 2 cities ko stadium. Nti no ye 12 cities. No ko 20 cities. 40 cities between the harbor.
Na only dey.
Aduane me dey aduane aka kwenke say wo ba stadium dey.
I don't them back.
Kwenke obedi jollof. Na say wo betin fi na dey abako. Nti kwa me sanity. Na ma wa almra.
Togbe Fede should try as much as possible to and sign Kasim Razak for us because he is the only player who can fill the vacuum of a Futu because he's a fantastic player by all standard. From Kwe, Adwatwa se Kwe nim na mbusa na se mbusa se Razak Kasim Razak
no good nimbo
fakakra so na menko awalo
no Rich Malam tidiano kwame a piece of good news, very very good news, very refreshing. Toko
I said Kasi 10 GFA case no ana
kwame still of education is so important because I can't 3 days near close to registration. So imagine say Angrati or Bibia stay of Bibia betimi asi. They can win, they can lose. Meaning say won hwe ho a. It is so mo win ya.
But most times I say grantee stay now I win case no.
Me ba kwame.
Me cases are
that is your experience okay.
Me who said grantee stay now ultimately win case no.
Football players no life is very essential.
Okay.
Won say be am can say all the player ka now the FIFA kwame waste time cry am to first come no because the players ni wa FIFA gu there be asem kata atem players ni wa yendi manager yeni CEO yeni club president ba club and how many ba president. So the point is that 3 days na Ghana your registration ya close into imagine say your marriage walamte still of execution now one echina memenda Sunday Monday ya close registration no later ni about be proven say the case no odibema yen happily no
but say close window no kra so we registered o but a close window no kra na stay is granted that I would say GF will be forced to let him play. Yes,
special dispensation.
Yes,
special. I agree. But I'm saying that
it's good to me before.
That is the point. It's a no. There were other players. It tells you league na yebebono. So mutifia. It is not the best. Until let's give them an opportunity. Let them register for their club, and let's make sure. Say as good they say more. So they can choose. And Eric so far as I know, the one person from the technical bench of Fasufuk, Ebusana from Penny also what to say, and Penny might didn't want to say he's a good player. I know some artists are after are some of the good boys. At least about four of the players. World best, Eric so. Steven, the short guy, number 10. Setosei, and then Frank Akuto. Unim say teams be after them. Impim da Costa and the rest. Inti at least almost so she say enema ko ye de mo say na besiako. Now let's grant them the stay of execution for them to register. For club omo person mo. Say duro na sanko enti omo ko tenefi. Sakwa mo they should continue the game, and for me that is so important.
About Fabi Soso. Please, can we compare the capacity of Camp Nou to FMB? Yet Camp Nou always get filled.
Well, Mickey, I think the club licensing regulation odiaka. Se club B Emma license B holder in the Premier League ebe kuchomona ye protester
ye protester it 2 points.
Mickey, an issue of setting your own question now our answer.
I didn't
because wow FA na nkasa before say league no be sha say all the club licensing regulations. Obehwe mu an say requirement na owo no ana requirement na open clubs bia wa. Say o say o technical team members in the list ba na ehwe coach na uso license. Wonom na FA na be prompt o. Club licensing border under the FA na be prompt to say never there or sefata or license ebe shewo eno ano. So it's a matter of setting your own question now was abe answer. So there is never even going to be the need for this kind of thing to happen.
Yeah.
Mickey Maminko G6 no. I think say for example Mickey utimi say bia oko America for example Mickey utimi say bia obi wa ha wawo na brabo no wasay no to de bia ne aba be fa ne ba no ne akoboa no de eba be giegu de agiegu ne aka na esese bo ho ban. From now onwards I think say Galka eseso mo hihye bibia yi say going forward after the season na eba be hya say ye revert back to top 4 and it should be on blueprint yen fancy ho says han city yen twist bibia just because of the fact that say kotokwana has a bit more disease na de bia isisa Galka top 4 G8 G6 de bia na chese ade na nkasa wa wonnim ne wo ye. And this is the reason why EBA okope sponsorship from corporate institutions can make your move feel. Because what prove to omo say one kasa one shisha uniema ye said your pese oye wade. Because consistently what they say oye inconsistent. Galka is consistently inconsistent because at the end of the year top 4 G8 G6 not just a one shisha onema yi for example she kotoko a pull out no sika ka sponsorship amount a eba beba atie frim so I think say wenu akoye ade a ababeda wa ma omo say going to next season ye bo we are omon team krata so say bibia from going to next season sa na beto aso Galka tofo Mickey wa then time wa Capital Radio need the like say commentary share the excitement Galka tofo e dia ba ama local league no me Galka tofo na me di